Alright, let's look at this problem. Valid palindrome 2, given a string s, return true if the s can be palindrome after deleting at most one character from it. So palindrome is, as we know, if the last node, first node, they are equal and it continues to middle. And so in this case, we just check here last ones, or like you can just also start from middle. It doesn't matter. But if you start from the last, right, let's write some examples. A is palindrome, AB is palindrome, right? And I mean valid palindrome with this case, of course, the second one. And we have AB, AC, right? And so on. These are valid, all valid. So for this, to make sure that, so if we start from the last one, start checking from both sides, and then at the end, if we reach somewhere with like A, B, C, 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 B, A, like maybe D here, right? So if we start from right, left, and then we see that these don't match, and in that case, we just let's remove this one and check if it is a palindrome, and then remove this one and check if it is a palindrome. So because of that, we can just have a while loop that is going until, so I is equal to 0, and here I is less than n, and actually less than n divided by 2, n is equal to length of s. And so if it will start, so the length of this is 7, 3.5. When we are at 3, we don't continue. Yeah, we can, I mean, this is fine. I can also have double slash and equal here, but we don't need that. So when we continue, when si is equal to s n minus 1 minus, okay, 1 minute. Okay, so we continue when it is n minus 1 minus I. If it's equal to that, we just increase I by 1, right? And after that, we just look at two possibilities. We have two possibilities there. So at this point, they are equal. I increase I by 1. I look, these are not okay. And then here now, so there are two possibilities. I will return, so it can be s until I, and we don't include I, and so we have like left removed is equal to that plus s I plus 1, and remaining the rest of it. And then we also have I, which is like n minus 1 minus I until that, and plus 1 here would be that. So this is right removed. So we just return if we return if one of these are palindrome. So if left removed is equal to left removed minus 1 or right removed, so this should work. Let's see. Oh, and also Also here, if it might be already a palindrome, so in that case, if I is greater than n and divided by 2, then return true. And let's look at this one also. And also look at this one. This will be false. Let's see. Okay. Right. So there were two cases where, like, if we have just one mistake, then there are two cases. We remove that, and for that we have two possibilities, and we check both of them here with this, and removing the left one and right one. And because of that, we have a complexity. We just go over the array only once, so it is O of n, and the space complexity is just O of n, because we are just using that string. This is the length of the string, by the way. So n is equal to length of s. So yeah, so that's my answer here. That's a good one. All right.